Jono, not an easy place to come to, Ashford. You know, they were one of the favourites to start the season, so you must be delighted to get 1-0 today.
Yeah, it's a brilliant result for us. So tight at the moment. We've achieved well above expectation already this season, and to go into the last 5 games of the season with a little bit of hope, and keeps everyone going, keeps the fans buzzing, keeps the players going. There's nothing worse than playing sort of like the last 5, 6, 7 games of the season with nothing to play for. So, yeah, we're hugely proud of the achievements so far this season. And what to go into the last 2 with a glimmer of hope is huge for us.
So 0-0, coming close to half time, then Danny Leonard pops up, scores from a tight angle. Danny's one of them players that you need to count on, isn't he, in these big games?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's because first of all, Saturday we had many chances and we weren't very precise, we weren't accurate enough, we weren't good enough in that final third, and it came back to nearly bite us. We were fortunate to get that goal at 88th minute on Saturday. We come here today and I think the message is clear, is you're not going to get that amount of chances against these sorts of sides. It's a quite cagey, tight game, and it's going to be a personal mistake, individual error, which is going to get you in, and when you get that chance, or that moment of brilliance or that moment of class which you create, you've got to take it. We've had a couple, Wazza went in just before that, Danny taking it, and it gives you a platform to build upon. You've got a chance at half time to get the group together, have a quick discussion and think about how we want to go into the second half. And really the message was clear. It's more about making sure we don't go too deep, making sure that we stop those balls coming into the box. We know where their threats are, we know where they're dangerous, and that's effectively beating them at Sheppey and then beating them again here. It's huge for us, but we're prepared, we're organised, and the players are taking on that feedback. But Leonard when you've got players like that in your team, you've always got a chance. Counter-attacking football, 1v1 is deadly. All it takes is a chance or a mistake on their behalf, or a long ball from Aidan, for example, and you're in. So when you've got players like Warren, Jake, Danny, Eddie in your team, you know that you're going to create chances.
When that injury ball goes up and it says 7 minutes, what goes through your mind?
Well, it's tricky because I've been on the other side of that a few times, and where you are down and you're asking the referee to add everything on. So it's all part of non-league football. You try and manage it as best you possibly can, and you accept the substitutions and injuries and pauses in play. But 7 minutes I felt was slightly excessive, but you've got to just manage that as best you possibly can, and it felt like those 7 minutes were never going to end. It was one of those, another ball in, and ultimately some of these players have played two 90s in 3 days. It's a lot for them, and you can see that at the very end. It was just a matter of concentrating, making sure we're as tight as we possibly can, and making sure we finish the job.
Quite a few fans travelled over from Sheppey today. Probably more vocal than the home fans today. That always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. When you've got I'd say there's probably 150 fans there today who've travelled over. It's not just down the road, Ashford, from Sheppey. It's probably an hour's journey to come over here on your bank holiday and come and support us. It means the absolute world to the players. And in those final moments of a game, you need that. You need that 12th man. You need that little bit of extra. And we can always rely and always count on the fans. And I think there's been some difficult and tricky times this season. I'll go back, and I'm sure at a later stage we go through month by month or game by game. We'll have a chance to sort of evaluate the season. But there's been some tough times. And when you step up from step 5 to step 4, you anticipate that. And it's taken us a bit of time to adjust. It's taken us a bit of time to transition. But the players have been remarkable. When you've got a fan base like ours at Sheppey, there's always good things on the horizon.
Be nice to see home park packed out Saturday, won't it?
Yeah, it's going to obviously last home game of the season. It's going to be a really, really tough game for us. I think it was Ramsgate, Lancing Saturday, and only beaten by 1 goal. We know it's going to be so tight. And same conversation we had on Saturday with the boys against Three Bridges. It was like they've got nothing to lose. Yes, they might be trying to have a points target or a positional target, but ultimately they've got nothing really to lose. They're playing without pressure. And when that's the case, it makes it really, really difficult for you. So we know it's going to be a tough game. We know there's going to be challenges in there, but we dust ourselves down. We've given the boys off tomorrow night. We're getting ready Thursday night. Nice light one on Thursday night. And we go again for Saturday. But it'll be a great day. Fingers crossed we have a nice day for it. I know we've got the presentation afterwards and things like that. So it's always important we get the result to make all those other special moments.
Brilliant. Thanks, Jono.
Cheers, Lee. Thank you.